Well, good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you are having a brilliant weekend. Happy belated Thanksgiving to those in the U.S. I hope everyone is having a good almost December. I can't believe it's the end of November already. Unbelievable. Time is just flying. Take a moment to say thank you to our donators. A huge thank you to our Patreons. Thank you to those that provide their time. It is truly appreciated. So huge thank you to Nick. Huge thank you to Schlons. Huge thank you to those that provide their feedback. Thanks to those that are watching this on YouTube. Thank you for the like and subscribes. It really does help the channel, so thank you for that. Couple of housekeeping notes before we continue. One, the updates for Middle East and Vietnam should be officially released this week on the 3rd, is my understanding. So that's, I believe it is Wednesday, potentially Thursday, somewhere in there anyways. That's exciting. I will be playing the 2.10.20 is what the official release name is called for Vietnam today. We'll get to that here in a moment. Just going to show you what I've been working on. I have been working on the silhouettes that are going to be reintroduced into Cold War. So the idea, just as an FYI, instead of building one per nation, I'm going to try and build likely one for the Warsaw Pact nations-ish, one for the NATO nations-ish, with some room to expand on both of those so we can use them for all the games. I'm really hoping that we can, or I can use these silhouettes for Middle East, Vietnam, as well as Cold War. Hey, Hoffman, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Tim, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. So, obviously this will be for the modern war stuff. I'll make a separate sheet for World War II when we get to that, but ideally, so what's going to happen is that these silhouettes will be reintroduced into Cold War, and then I will release them for Middle East and Vietnam as I assign the proper silhouettes to the countries. Now, obviously, this is a very time-consuming thing, but I am making progress. I'll show you the Warsaw Pact list so far. Hey, Schlons, good to see you. They are fairly comprehensive, but they're not going to be complete. So you're not going to find every single vehicle because there's thousands of them. So we don't have that much room on the sheets, especially when you factor in the other stuff. Warsaw Pact, this is all the armor. I'll just scroll down the list so you can see the progress so far. It is fairly detailed. Hey, Stipe, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you guys. Man, it's a good turnout today. Hope everyone's doing awesome. I did incorporate quite a few variations of different things just to make things a little bit interesting. Hey, Ingrid, thanks for tuning in. Is my audio and video good? Just a quick test to make sure everything is good there. So I am adding some more flavor here for the trucks and things just to keep things interesting. It is slowly getting there. I added some European trains, some bulldozers, and some guns. I'm working on the guns. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these light arms. I might put a guy with them or something. Or do you guys want to see infantry with the weapon, or do you just want to see the weapon itself so you know what it is? I haven't added the machine guns yet, but I've started those. And I haven't started building all the infantry yet. Again, that'll be more tedious. And I still haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I'm kind of thinking what I was showing you guys before and doing something like... Where are they? Something like this. But I haven't figured that out yet. So I'll have to see how that's going to look. But what do you guys think about that for the infantry icons? Because it gives you the main weapon, what the anti-tank weapon is, what the primary rifle was, and then what the machine gun that was incorporated into the unit. What do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe not? And then for the light weapons, I was thinking about doing like this, but I haven't decided. So that's a Dragon, that's a Stinger, that's an SA-7, you know, that kind of things. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or do you just prefer having the weapons? These are decisions that need to be made. Where were we? Back down here. So yeah, then there's going to be obviously on each of the sheets there's going to be the opposite kit as well. So for example, in the Middle East there was some nations used both NATO and Warsaw Pact. So what I'd like to do is have the primary Warsaw Pact units on one sheet, with at the very bottom it'll have some most common NATO weapons that were used, or French weapons or whatever, that were used for those nations. For example, Jordan, for example, Iran, Iraq, etc. They had some of the yes to infantry symbols. I'd like to see soldiers in the actual. It's probably not even recognizable. It's probably not, but I don't mind doing the details if you guys, what you guys like. BRDM. Where was that? Did I not do them? Yeah, I did a... Oh, no, wait. Did I forget them? Holy crap. What? Oh, I guess I need to add those. Oh no, there's one. There's 1 and 2. There's also the different variations of them too. BDRM. Oh, BDRM, BRDM. Ah, damn it. I was just testing and see if you're paying attention. So, just so you know, when you're in the game itself, you're not gonna. This is just my reference, so you're not gonna be able to see all these names and things like that. That's just my guide for putting everything together and making sure that I have the right things. You'll see that some weapons go beyond the 1985, like this BMP-3, and that's just to throw it in there because I do have it in the Soviet order battles, even though it was well after 1985. Just so if someone wants to play 1989 or 1990, they still have that option to have some of the toys that are available, or were available. Yeah, so anyways, the NATO kit, there will be some generalized NATO units for those countries that used both. In particular, mostly the Middle East is what I'm referring to. I do have some additional units that I want to add, like for example, when I get into Vietnam, the Chinese vehicles, which I've incorporated some of them, but not all of them, as well as the North Korean vehicles. Again, I've incorporated some of them, but not all of them. So I might have to make a row that is nation-specific for some of their special vehicles, which I might even add here. And then, yeah, for sure. You're not gonna see the text. You're just gonna see the vehicle, and they all mostly look the same, anyways. How they're going to be labeled is going to be in the game itself, and so for the Germans you'll see SPW-40P, NP2, etc. But just for if you're looking for something a reference, when you're building these nations, you'll be able to quickly go to whatever this number is and add that into your field. So that's the idea there. And I'll show you the NATO side as well. I've been making lots of progress on this, which is kind of fun. Hey Rising, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well today. Obviously the NATO stuff is far more complicated in the sense that there's just more crap. So I've been trying to hunt down and do all the key things. Obviously it's not going to be totally complete, but generally speaking, a lot of the gear is there. You'll be able to see there's a lot of French gear, there's a lot of English gear, there's a lot of everyone's gear basically. I'm probably going to be missing some things, so I might add to this later on. I do have some empty slots, but it is fairly comprehensive, even some Canadian stuff for the Canadians out there. And here's some stuff in preparation for oops, that's not what I wanted to do. For the Dutch, for example. Going through, adding all the heavy weapons. We'll have to do the ATGMs and stuff like that as well. I haven't made as much progress on these guys as I have the Warsaw Pact. But yeah, you'll see that all the silhouettes are coming along, and what the idea is for the... So again, there's going to be Warsaw Pact gear on the NATO sheet, just for those countries that use both. So yeah, progress. And then I have gone down the rabbit hole and started rebuilding the... We're just waiting for that to save. The Brits. Now, this is very tedious. So I'm going to break it up into the organization by year, as well as typically for brigades and higher, brigade, division, corps, and army files. It'll be done by year. Down below, probably not. And what we're going to see here is trying to figure out what each of these brigades had. I am using a brilliant book by Watson and Rinaldi. It is super helpful. Although, since I quite frankly, I'm very ignorant about the British way of doing things, so I am learning a lot, because basically what I have to go through and look at each individual either battalion or regiment or brigade and try and figure out what it had in each of these different years that we're playing, what kind of weapons, etc. It's Hubelrath. Yeah, sorry. I was just, again, testing you. Thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that. You, Schlons will definitely have to QA all this after. I appreciate that. Thanks, Schlons. Anyways, yeah, so I am trying to figure out what each of these things have. So one design decision I've made, just for the record, is that for the regular battalion-sized units, I've just made them into here, into the main battalion-sized unit. And then for the named units, I've put them in the regiment file, because as those that know, a lot of the British units had a regiment involved. So I have just put the named units in the regiment file, and then the non-named units over in the battalion file. They're pretty much similar structure, except for the infantry battalions, obviously, but for the regiments, for these things here, this is what a generalized organization looks like, and then this is what the proper named organization looks like, and their location. If I know the location, I add that. And then inside there will be notes. Keep in mind, most of these notes you're not going to be able to see in the organization editor, but if you open up the file, you'll be able to see some of these notes. In some cases like this, I don't know the location, unfortunately, but it does return to the UK. So this element here, I'll probably put in brackets, because that's not relevant to you guys. Anyone that's designing is going to know that. But yeah, lots of progress. Now, obviously, I'm only just scratching the surface on this, and we're just going to start going. If anyone has a source for the units that were in the UK or elsewhere, please let me know. In particular, the information as it spans from 1948 to 1985, that would be awesome. For example, units that were stationed in Malaya, units that were stationed in Korea, units that were stationed in yada yada yada. Besides the Boer. The Boer I have, and that's awesome. But it'd be nice to have some of the other stuff as well. If I'm building it, I might as well build it as complete as I can. Then I don't have to worry about it. Alright, just like that. Let's get into the senseless violence. We are on Dien Bien Phu number 7. And I think... Man, I talk a lot. Sorry about that. And I think we were just getting started on this turn. It was just after the French artillery phrase. Now it's been a couple of weeks because I wasn't here last week. And I don't know if I was there the week before because I had to go south. So fair warning, sometimes I will have to go south for family. And I will replace that with probably an Operation Sea Lion turn, which you can watch on YouTube. I honestly don't remember what the hell I was doing. I think our overall plan was to try and cut off this using the 500 point as the encircle point, but we only have 12 turns to do it, so it's going to be messy and bloody and fast. How many points do we need? Let's take a look. So I am using the latest update. This is the 2.10.20, which will be the release version. I am getting smoked. I need a lot of points. Okay. And we are already taking too many casualties, but that's expected. 2,000 points. There's 1,000. There's 500. There's another 500. So plus all the losses we're going to take. But hopefully we can take some of these guys out. The other thing to keep in mind is that these updates are ongoing, and basically twice a year you're going to see an update. One in the spring, one in the fall. This is obviously the fall update. We are trying to improve the games. We still haven't had that conversation with Slytherin about how they want to see user interface improvements for Steam, but Petri is doing his best to try to, preemptively do the things that they might ask for example. So we'll see. The other thing is that this unit list it's a work in progress, so this is the first rendition of it. If you want to provide feedback on it, which some people have, and that's really, really appreciated, so thank you for that. You can do that on the forum, you can do that in the comments on the YouTube channel, or you can join the Discord down below and add comments there if you're watching this on YouTube later. Alright, what are we doing? Effect. So I'm using the traditional damage results right now, just because I know Tim likes to see them. And they ran away. Boo. Well, shit. Jeez. Hey, Ginger, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well today. Man, that was a lot of losses all of a sudden. Buggers. Double buggers. Triple buggers. Jesus. Every shot they're just killing us. Okay. That's not going well. Oh, we did secure that. That's good. Damn it. Oh, maybe we can get lucky here. Hit the mortars. I hope that's not a bunker. No, it's not irritating me at all. My losses are irritating me, but that's not irritating me. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. Holy crap. Okay, let's call in our artillery. Man. Let's hit that. Let's hit that. Let's hit that. So these 120s are typically our best stuff. So let's hit them with that. The 81s, they're not the best. Okay. It's interesting because I have a huge force over here, but it's going to take forever to get through the line. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Bada boom. Oh, one new thing that's super exciting is for those that like to make... Oh, Tim, before I get into that, sorry. I have edited that file to make sure that the the visibility changes are consistent within the game, so we don't have to do that manually, which is awesome. So I will start up that scenario. It looks crazy, totally crazy. It looks like it's going to be ugly at first for the Allies, that's for sure. Man, it's crazy. Yeah, so I'll do that as well, and I will also get the new RAWs level to you ASAP. And if anyone's missing a turn from me, please let me know, and I'll get it to you as soon as I can. Just remind me, because I seem to be missing some of the games that I was playing, and I don't remember which ones have been abandoned, which ones are just ongoing and not played. So please, if you have a game with me, I haven't sent you a turn, just give me a quick shout out and I'll get that to you ASAP. Anyways, what I was going to say is Petri has now developed a way to import images into the map editor, which is going to make mapping super awesome. This is just the initial version of it. Schlons has been able to play with it. What do you think of it, Schlons? What do you think so far? Huge. Oh, I know. Don't you see That's going to make mapping so much faster. Into the map editor, basically, he's added a way to incorporate a base map. So instead of having two screens with the map editor on one side and your base map on the other side, trying to, click a hex and see what the heck you're trying to do, adding a village or a forest or whatever, it's now possible to import a base map into the editor itself. So basically, you can just look at a hex and say, okay, the base map says this is a village, I'm going to place a village there. Which exponentially expedites mapping significantly, which I'm super excited about. A map overlay. Yeah, thanks, Schlons. Sometimes I like making things more complicated than they have to be. Jeez. Of course, that's just the alpha version of it. I'm hoping that some more time is spent on it and improving it, especially for me, where I like to make very large maps, oddly enough. Damn it, we're just taking losses like brutal. Like, lost a whole half a platoon right there. Jeez, look at them all. Alright, 9 units out of 11 have recovered morale. That's good. 2 artillery units unavailable, and 1 unit low on ammo. We need some good hits. Those are not good hits. You place an actual map satellite picture over your map in the map editor. Yeah, exactly. So if you have historical topo maps, you can add them into the editor and design, and yeah, it'll just quickly make mapping so much faster. We're not getting any good hits. This is terrible. Oh, there's one good hit on the mortar. Come on. Damn. Missed. Nothing. That's terrible. Okay. Let's continue our advance. So basically what we're trying to do double darn. Oh man. Damn it. See if we can do an assault there. We caused some casualties. That's good. Damn it. Orders. Can you place a propaganda picture of a bad Cecil B. DeMille movie in the game? I'm sure that's possible. Yes? That's funny. Alright. This is going to suck, but we're going to try and do some damage here. No joy. Okay, I'm going to do a major assault. This is going to suck. And it did suck. Boo. Jeez. I think we're going to save that infantry down there because, holy, we're getting smoked everywhere. Boo. Okay. Boom, boom. Let's call in our artillery again. We want to get into that position. Not going to worry about that for now. I'm hoping this is going to be a way in to at least isolate these things. That would be nice and super helpful. Oh, we have one more 81. Alright, bada boom. See how bad this is going to be. Ouch! Oh no, that's okay. Damn, they know I'm there. The buggers. Ouch. Damn, they still got me, buggers. At least it's out of line of sight, so we're not dying, we're just retreating. Please survive, guys. Come on. We need this. We need this! Dope. Oh, man. The problem with that, most of those French, they shoot 3 times, right? So it's just shot after shot after shot after shot. Damn it. I was hoping that they would stay there. But man, there's so many units there. That's crazy. Seven out of 17 units have recovered morale. Man, that's terrible. 2 headquarters, unable to provide supply. 4 artillery units unavailable. And we did clear a mine or a block, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Nada. Come on, happy hits. Nothing. We're just not getting the hits that we need. All right. Let's go for a stroll, guys. Well, that wasn't good. It absolutely is. 100%. I'm super excited about that feature. That'll be awesome. I'm gonna pop a smoke here because this is mental. Yeah, you can do anything you want, which is exciting. So that might be something that's included in the spring update. I'm not 100% sure. Oh man, disrupted. There's a bunker there. Damn it. I got rid of the guns. Well, we're causing casualties. That's encouraging. That is encouraging. Jeez. No, they're not happy. Damn, reduced by 3. Frick. This is turning out to be way harder than I thought it was going to be. What's this? There's a bunker there. There's a bunker there. I haven't tried to assault that one yet. We need to get into there. Man, brutal. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Swing up some infantry here. There's no way we're going to get into that. We're going to try and push through here, but these guys are dug in like Alabama ticks. So we are struggling. Not in a good way. Okay, see what happens. Ouch. Nick is making good progress on the Frankfurt area. Frankfurt-Erfurt area. Erfurt? I'm not sure how you say that. I'll be doing the... After I finish the British, I'll work on the Hamburg to Berlin area. So obviously that's a massive map. But if we can get this image thing working, it'll make it so much faster. I'm very excited about that. God damn it. Yeah, it should be included in the master map. Eventually. It's a huge map that he's working on. I'm hoping that the map will go all the way east to Leipzig, but we'll have to see how that goes. Or I might have to add on to it later, because that'll be very important for one of the set of scenarios that I'm working on, or going to work on. The Brits probably won't be finished until spring, so there's lots of time. Bloody hell. Just ouch. Just ouch. Oh wow. What? Crap. Line Fargo with 5th U.S. Corps is running through your hometown, Ashlon. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Need some good hits. What happened? Ah, got stuck firing a flare. No joy. No, that's true. Wouldn't have been too cool in real life. That's true. Come on. What do we have? Not enough to assault that, but let's get up close and personal. See if we can do some damage here. Too far away. Jeez, reduced by 3. Unbelievable. Come on, everyone. Jeez. Built the Pershing 2 SS-20 Arrow. How fast that would have gotten out of control? Well, a lot of hotheads, so I'm sure it would have gotten out of control pretty quickly. Causing casualties, just not enough to get in there yet. Now we're causing casualties there, and the morale is dropping, so that's also good. In the old Cray 2 Sims, yeah, for sure, that makes sense. Why can't you guys go forward? Oh, out of action points. That's a good reason. Can you guys assault? Oh, you can. Can I add these guys? Oh, I can. Let's see what happens. Oh, we caused a whole bunch of casualties. That's very encouraging. Can this guy pop a smoke? Yes. Okay. Actually, okay. We're taking a lot of casualties, but we're making some good progress here now that we have some overwhelming force, which is about time. Oh, I don't know what that is. Supplies! Whoa! Exciting. The sooner we can cut and isolate this, the better we'll be, because right now they still have a path for tracing their ammunition. You voted for NBC in the game, as it seemed everyone wanted it, but I don't want to play it. No, none of my scenarios will have it. It'll be up to the scenario designers to include it in for their own sake. I'm not going to incorporate it. I'm doing conventional fighting. That is all. Okay, let's call in some artillery. Where's the weak spots? That's a weak spot. Are we going to get through here? I don't know. Okay, now we get the wrath of the artillery. That's going to come pounding us. I'm excited to experience the various decades and see how that's going to work with the different weapons. I've been looking at Nick's map, and I've been trying to pick one area for a handful of those the teaching sets, where basically you have a reinforced company and you're fighting over a village. And I think I found one village that'll be good on his map. I just have to decide if I'm going to use that one or not, or wait for him to come up with a new one. But I'm not going to start doing that until I finish the before I finish the British and UK, because there's so much to do, especially since I have to go through it one at a time and figure out the gear that these things had, which is interesting, but still, it's a challenge. Again, if anyone has any information about the Territorial Army or anything like that, or units that were stationed everywhere else, that would be fantastic. And their makeup. I've played the modern campaign series, but they have chemical attacks, and I would prefer to use rocket submunition mines. When did the rocket submunition mines come into play? Do you remember? What year? because that could be something we add to the wish list. Not until the 90s. So outside of the scope, technically, then. Buggers. I guess that'd be the same for artillery scatterable mines then as well, correct? 90s? These poor Viet Minh troops are getting slaughtered. No, yeah. Ouch. Reduced by 3. And that was in smoke. And the primary reason why it only goes to 1985 is because all these extra things add so much more complexity to the game itself. And the engine, I don't think, can handle that. I mean, maybe it might, but it's fairly simplistic in a lot of ways. But who knows? Petri might work some magic and we can continue on with the 1985 date. Frick. Damn, reduced by 3. Ten units have recovered morale out of 24. That's horrible. 1 headquarter unable to provide supply. 2 artillery units unavailable. 4 units low on ammo, but we did clear block our mine. Oh, we found a headquarters. Oh, finally a mortar did something. Okay, first things first. Let's see if we can take this thing out. Try a flanking assault. No joy. Come on. Damn it. How about you guys try and go into here? Oh, oh, nice. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Okay, that was a very pleasant surprise. Let's block this off. Now let's try some assaults. Oh, we eliminated a couple of them. Let's try one more assault. Oh, we reduced it. So that's good. Damn. Wife is watching Legends of the Fall. I'm watching Legends of Dien Bien Phu, right? Yeah. This should fall next turn. I'm thinking that should fall next turn. There is a leader in there. Okay, now let's see if we can take out that headquarters. That'd be amazing if we could. Ah, we did cause damage. That's good. Now this, let's see if we can get into here. Come on. No, but we did do some reductions, so that's encouraging. Just brutal. Brutal. Oh, there's more in there. Damn it. Oh. Hey, Layden, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Oh, boo. It's all bunkers. What the hell? Jeez. Look at these guys. They're all just butchered. Those guys, too. Sheesh. Okay, let's call in our artillery. Man, this is brutal. So close, yet so far. Okay, there we go. Let's see what happens. It's nice when they attack themselves. Ah, ouch. Thanks for tuning in there, Ginger. I really appreciate it. Have an awesome day. Have a good weekend. All the positive vibes. Ouch. Double ouch. Come on. Bloody hell. I really want to kill those guns. Group positions, and we're still getting smoked by the French artillery. Poor engineers are going to soak up all that fire. See, we're in a bunker. And they still reduced us. At least it wasn't reduced by 3, I guess. Still reduced. What the hell? Ouch. I'm really hoping these forces can get across. Frick. Oh, heavy weapons. Halftime at the Niners game. Old John Browns aren't doing badly. Oh, Old John's Browns aren't doing badly. Nice guy. Miss him. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Hope you're doing well out there, John, wherever you are. 15 out of 33 units have recovered morale. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit unavailable. 1 unit low on ammo. And we did clear a mine or a block. Yes, he did. He did love Cleveland for sure. Big Ivan. He missed. Oh, that's encouraging. Just the headquarters there now. We should be able to assault that. Fingers crossed. Oh no! Hit our own troops. Damn drift. Okay, first things first. Let's see if we can take out this headquarters. Yes! Okay, that's good. Move them into there, soak up some fire. Then you guys... Actually, let's fire at this first. Eliminated it. Perfect. Let's get our troops down here. Oh, one disruption. That's not terrible. Let's throw you guys into the hat. We got disrupted, but we'd caused some damage, so that's okay. Alright, take care there, Schlons. Have an awesome day. We're gonna try double whammy assault here. See how that goes. Oh, we're causing damage, which is good. There's a bunch of crap back there. I think we did the wrong thing. Is that a pillbox? Or just a bunker? Just a bunker. Okay. Next, let's see if we can get into here. Let's try a surround assault. Let's see if that works. We'll throw the engineers in the first go. Oh, that's encouraging. Let's see. Nice. We secured that. That makes me super happy. Let's see if we can get into here. We reduced it. And we'll throw in a flanking assault. Oh, it's so close. It's close, but not close enough. Bring the infantry up to get ready to start moving into that position there. Man, we're so close. Oh. Bloody hell. Well, it's isolated now, so this should hopefully fall faster. But we still need to worry about this. This should fall soon too. It's like those French just have a never-ending supply of frickin' ammunition. Santa was being nice to me this year, and I'm getting Alienware computer on the 5th. Oh my goodness, what are you getting? Do tell. An Area 51, because that'd be amazing. I was looking at that. Man, they're so nice. My current rig is like almost 10 years old. Well, 8 years old anyways, if not 9. Yeah, I've been dreaming about those. Tell me about it, Snowfall. Tell me about it. Now, are we going to be able to get into here? I don't know. We're only hitting at a 4 because it's night, which is pretty much useless, which is why the artillery isn't doing anything. Oh man, that's amazing, Snowfall. I'm so jealous. That's definitely a dream. Man, amazing. Just let me know when you get it how it runs. I'm super curious. 5080 or 5090? Which one did it come with? Please survive. We only have 5 turns to get through this. Ouch. Do you know which card is inside of it there, Snowfall? Is it a 5080 or a 5090 or... I dream of a 5090, but man, those are crazy cards. Crazy! Maybe we'll whittle down those frickin' French. Gosh darn golly gee, they aggravate me, let me tell you. Do I need to send the corrected file to you? Yes, I do. You can play the Germans. I'll play the Americans, because, yeah, you're gonna enjoy that because you have all the toys. But I'll send you the file when I do the turn. I'll just start it up, and I presume the Germans start first, but I'll fire it up and get it started. That way, you have everything, and just throw it in your folder, and it'll be good to go. Oh, there's tanks down here. Oh, they wipe out their own tanks. That's okay. 16 out of 33 units have recovered morale, so about half. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply, 2 artillery units unavailable, and 3 units low on ammo. So the only things that we have to do manually to edit the BTE file is going to be for the supply situation, as well as the snow, but the visibility is taken care of. Have to walk me to that. I'll do it. I'll take care of that, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. First things first, let's see if we can finally get into here. Oh, yes. Okay, that's encouraging. You wouldn't screw it up. It's just easier if one person deals with it as opposed to everyone doing it. Know what I mean? Yeah, me too. I'll get to the new Roz level today, too. I don't think we're going to get in there. Excuse me. Let's try that. That wasn't good. Let's try this. Then let's try this. Oh, disrupted. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't have enough to get through, though. Gosh darn it. Oh, I don't have enough. No, I do not. Everyone's disrupted. Who can't fire? Man, we're close. Oh, disrupted. Everyone is disrupted. So hopefully we drew enough fire that we can maneuver our remaining platoons down here. Oh. So we need to get into a position to start assaulting hardcore, because we're almost coming to the end here. See if we can direct fire into here. They're disrupted. They're not disrupted. These guys are disrupted. This is isolated now, so that'll be quote-unquote relatively easier. I do need more troops in order to start assaulting that, though, so hopefully these guys survive. We still need to push through there. This is almost done, which is good. What's that? Another bunker! Gosh darn it. Let's try our luck. We'll throw this guy into that assault. Oh, can I? No. No, that's only 2. We better not do that. That would be suicidal. That guy can't do it. So yeah, we just have to wait a turn. Boo. They're all not happy. Oh, I can't advance. Don't have any more infantry. Let's do our artillery. Trying to smoke everything. Oh, that's silly. Let's not do that. Oh, what's the score? He asks. What's the score? Tim asks. Well, we're not going to look at that. We're not going to look at that because that hurts my feelings. I'm kidding. Just give me a second. Okay, let's take a look. Status, sit rep. A major defeat still. We're well underneath the threshold for a major victory. I need 1,500 more points. And there are 1,500 more points on the map, but we need to kill a whole bunch more French. It's a doozy. It's a doozy. We're going to start assaulting those positions, though. This one here, we still have to work our way there. We're running out of time. That's the problem. We're running out of time. So let's see how bad this is going to be. Engineers. Well, that's a bunker at least. I like it when they miss. Or hit themselves, that's even better. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And it did. I like it when they hit the bunker. Keep hitting it. Please keep hitting it. Oh, frick. Damn it, lost a whole machine gun. We'll start the assault on this position this turn, but it's probably going to take a handful of turns. Like, we're running out of time, people! Running out of time! Oh, it's supposed to snow today. Fire truck. How much snow are we going to get? Oh, it's supposed to snow all night. Up to, looks like 4 inches. Just in time for the drive to work tomorrow? Alright. Ah, frick. Lost our rifle platoon. Oh no, that was them. Oh, nice. Opportunity. Sorry, I was not paying attention. We took out one of their platoons, which means that'll be easier to fall, I hope. Damn it, got disrupted. They are talking 4 to 8 inches the next couple of days in this part of the world. Ah. I love snow on the mountains. I don't need it in the valley bottom where I'm living. Shoveling sucks. But on the mountains, all for it. Because it helps the water and all that fun stuff. Frick, we still got hit. Our poor platoons are getting smoked down to like 1 strength point. Tim should be used to my units being 1 strength point, if you recall Roslavel last time. It was terrible. It'll be fun to try the new Roslavel. I'm very excited about that. So you'll have your machine for next Sunday then, eh, Snowfall? Oh, I'm so excited to hear about it. So excited. Oh, it's daytime! Oh, this changes everything. And also makes everything worse. Just in time for the end of the stream, too. 10 units out of 30 have recovered morale. We have 3 headquarters unable to provide supply, 3 artillery units unavailable, 4 units low on ammo, and we did clear a block or a mine. You notice that we can clear IEDs now with this update, eh? So our artillery actually might be more useful. Yeah, but totally worth it. Totally worth it reloading all your games on your new machine. Man, I'm so excited for you. Hell no, that's awesome. And that'll be like a 10-year machine, at least a 10-year machine. Oh, look at that smoking hit. That was amazing. Oh, you see, our artillery is way more effective now. Way more effective. Well, it was more effective. At least the heavier stuff was. This stuff, not so much. Alright, we're going to leave it there. How am I going to save that? We're going to pick it up next time. Hopefully finish this scenario off. Am I going to get a victory? I don't know. I think I'm going to be happy just to get a draw. But we do have some good positions here. The problem, though, is now the French artillery is going to have full firepower against us, and that is going to suck. Huge thank you to all you guys that showed up today. That was awesome. So huge thank you to Tim, to Snowfall, to Ingrid, to Ginger, to Rysine, to Stipe, everyone, Layden, everyone. Thanks. That was awesome. And good conversations today, too. Thanks for that. Huge thank you to those that watch this on YouTube later. If you made it this far, please consider giving it a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you to our Patreons. Thank you to our donators. Thank you to those that provide their time, like Schlons and Nick. Really, really appreciate it. Huge thank you to Petri for all your hard work, because without you, this would be going nowhere. Stay tuned for Wednesday. We'll be going back into the East Front linked campaign that we had started. And hopefully by then, we'll have news for the latest updates for Middle East and Vietnam. Again, anyone has any information about the British Army outside of the Boer, that would be greatly appreciated. On that note, take care, smile always, and talk to you soon.